Hey Virgo, Alice here with your monthly June 2022 reading. So, you know what? I'm just going to kind of get into it. I feel like I explain too much what I'm doing when I really don't need to explain. We'll just get into it. So, disclaimers. Technically, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. There may be a message in here for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to force it into your situation. Also, this reading is intended if you have Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, because we're dealing with connections here. So, we'll include Venus, but you know, really, if you're just drawn to Virgo in general, or if you have Virgo dominant, or if you're cross watching for a Virgo, just, you know, be warned. You know, it can be a little triggering. I do find that cross watching can be sometimes hard to watch. But yeah, if you found this video and you feel drawn to it in some way, then there may be a message in here for you. Doesn't matter if you have Virgo or not. Maybe the title or something on the thumbnail kind of drew you in. I don't know. But we will get into it. That's all I'm going to say about that. So let's get started. Virgo. So what's going on for you this month for June? Sorry, like my voice was fine and now suddenly I have to keep clearing my throat. I don't know what's up with that. Get some water, I'll be okay. Just odd. Okay. Virgo, we have the Empress. Sorry, I apologize. I just suddenly my throat is just all caught. I don't know what's going on there. 6 of Wands in reverse, 4 Swords, 5 of Coins, and the Page of Swords. Like, it's almost like I can't talk. It's like so difficult. Okay, we have the Lovers in reverse. Overall energy. Ooh, what the fuck is all this? The Lovers in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Moon in reverse. Virgo. I feel like I feel like there's something here that was difficult for you to do here. That you haven't really told anybody about, and you've moved on from a situation, or at least you're trying to move on from a situation here. The problem is it's causing you a great amount of distress, emotional distress here, and hopelessness. Hopelessness for a connection here. So what I'm seeing here in your energy is there was a connection here that you felt very strongly about, but you weren't able to express your feelings, how you felt to this person, possibly. You struggled a great deal with this and you just kept it to yourself, and you just kind of quietly walked away from the situation instead of, you know, telling this person how you feel. But now it's very emotionally distressing. You may feel very sad, very anxious here about it, and you feel like now like all hope is lost for this connection. So I don't know how long it's been since you walked away, but it feels like since you've walked away from this connection, you haven't really recovered. I don't know if you thought you would, but you haven't, and now you feel like, you know, it's hopeless. All right, so what's the incoming energy here for you? Well, you do have an incoming energy here of a lot of like abundance. Although it's not, the thing is, it's not really leading to anything that is great. Like it's leading, it is like a reprise from this energy. So whatever this energy here is, it will kind of relieve you for a little bit from this. I feel it's more your energy of you coming into being in this Empress energy, this divine feminine energy. Doesn't matter, you know, this is just energies. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, whatever. You're just kind of being more open to the things around you. It's like you're kind of opening your heart a little bit, allowing yourself to be more emotional about things. I don't know what I'll have to clarify, but that's what it feels. But it's not like, it's not really what you want. Like it's not actually like doing it for you. I don't know how else to explain that. It's not really doing it for you. There's a lot of silence here and a lot of like resting, needing to take a break. And I feel like you, this month, you may be pulling away from people, or you may be feeling like nobody cares, or that you've lost something here. I'll have to clarify this energy because there's a whole bunch of energy around it. I do see you may want to say something, or somebody may want to talk to you here. I feel like this is more you kind of just keeping an eye on things. It is a bit of a spying energy, but it's like, I feel like it's like you're pulling away so that you can keep an eye on things. You don't want to be directly involved, or you don't want to have direct communication here, so you're kind of like keeping your distance. You know, you're like excluding yourself, but you still want to keep an eye on things. Like think of it like you see the card, she's outside, like it's a little match girl, and she's outside this I guess it's a church or whatever. So I mean there's a big window here, so it's like, okay, she didn't, but I'm just saying the energy is like you decided, I don't want to go inside the church, but I'm going to stay outside and I'm going to just kind of peek in the window and see what's going on. But I don't want anybody to know that I'm going inside the church. I don't want anybody to see me inside the church, you know, but I still want to know what's going on inside of it. So I'm kind of going to remove myself. I'm not going to talk to this person directly, but I'm going to kind of keep an eye on things. All right, let's get some clarifiers here, so we can, you know, get a little more information here. What's going on? Why am I like so terrible at shuffling? All right. Okay, 8 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords, Hanged Cat in reverse. I feel like the only reason that you're in this Empress energy is because you feel like you don't really have anything else. Like there's nowhere else to go. It's like almost like this energy of like, well, I've tried everything else, so maybe I should just, you know, feel things. Maybe I should just be, you know, more open to things here. And, you know, because, you know, everything else seems to go to shit whenever I try to do anything. And maybe I should just kind of, maybe I'll try this out. Maybe I'll try being more open. Maybe I'll try, you know, being more receptive to things. I don't feel like there's not a lot of caring going on here, because the thing is you're almost like pretending here, like you don't even really believe it. It's almost like, well, maybe I should just try to act like I care. Maybe that might work, but you're like you're just pretending, so that's why it's not working. It won't work because you're just pretending that you care. Like you're just pretending to be in this energy. I do feel like You know how sometimes you don't fake it till you make it? There is a bit of that. You are just pretending, but you might feel a little bit of it. But yeah, you're just kind of the hanging cat, six of cups in reverse, the chariot in reverse. It's like, I don't know what else to do. So I'm just gonna pretend that I care. You've thought, like, this is like your last ditch effort. Like, you've thought a lot about things, and like, well, I don't know, maybe it's deceptive to the people around you. It's not gonna work because nobody's paying attention. That's the thing. Six of Wands. Nobody's paying attention to this because they see right through you. So I got like Death Becomes Her just popped into my head. Yeah, if you've seen that movie, there's the moment with was it Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn? And Goldie Hawn, she's got like a giant hole, and the two of them are bickering. I love that movie. The two of them are like bickering, and Meryl Streep, she's like she's talking there, and she's you know, they're both throwing shade at each other, and she's like, but I can see right through you, and there's like a hole right in the middle of Goldie Hawn's like abdomen area. And yeah, so I mean, basically this is it. You're pretending like you care, but it's not working because you're a terrible actor. You have way too much arrogance. The thing is, the people that you're trying to do this with, yeah, here's Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The people that you're trying to, you know, kind of fool here, they know who you are. They know that you kind of are, you're too full of yourself for this. That's the thing. You're an emperor. You're not an empress. You're divine masculine. You're not divine feminine. And the thing is, when you try to be this divine feminine, a lot of people they just don't pay attention to you. Even if you're legit trying to be this way, you're trying to be more open and, you know, more receptive here. Nobody, I'm not saying nobody, but, you know, the other energy definitely that's attached to this does not believe you. You know, they're not even paying attention to you. I'm not even going to say they don't even believe you. They just like, they don't even notice. They haven't noticed. And it's because, you know why? It's because you've been this way too much with them. The Emperor in reverse, you know, you've been too much of, I want it this way. It has to be my way or the highway. You know, you've shown too much arrogance, too much ego to this person that they don't even believe you if you start acting open and receptive. Like, even if it's energetically, they don't even believe like that. Like, it's not that they don't believe, they're just not paying attention. Like, they don't even think it's your energy. You know, it's I know, like, you can be trying, but I mean, you even know that it's kind of deceptive here because you're yeah, it's not working. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's not working. Okay, so back to the drawing board here. Four of Swords. We go back to the drawing board. All right, back to the drawing board. You take some time to, you know, to yourself, and we're gonna rest and we're gonna think about this. Page of Pentacles in reverse. What's the verdict here? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel stuck. I gotta go back to the drawing board. It didn't work. The Eight of Wands, I didn't get anywhere. It could even just slowed things down even more. Here again, here, back to the drawing board. I feel like it's almost, there's a bit of an energy here of it has discouraged you a little bit here at the Page of Pentacles. You feel unmotivated. You feel stuck here. You're like, I tried something here, you know, sacrificed a bit of myself here. It didn't work. I'm kind of unmotivated. And this is what's leading to this energy of, you know, just kind of leave me alone. This Five of Coins, leave me alone type of energy here. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Star in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, just leave me alone because it didn't work out. I feel sad. I feel hopeless. You know, I'm struggling here. This is, and then we have, look at this. Does this look familiar to you? I will show you. The Star, the Moon, Eight of Cups, and there was a Nine in reverse. Does this all look familiar to you? We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the Star in reverse. It should all look very familiar to you because you're back to where you started. Back to the drawing board. Back to, it's, you know, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, it's a struggle, you know, this is when you walked away, and you're back to feeling sad, you're back to feeling emotionally distressed here, and you're back to feeling hopeless again, sad. These two, very sad energy here, almost depressed energy here, because this connection isn't working out. Well, it's still not working. I'm sorry to say, you know, I'm sorry to say here, but you're like, leave me alone. It didn't work, basically. I'm back to where I started from. So now this Page of Swords, now you're just back to spying. Back to spying, you know, back to kind of, I'm just gonna keep my distance. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna like watch from afar here. Do you want to tell me anything about this? I mean, I'd love to know more about this Page of Swords. Thank you. 5 of Swords in reverse. There's the Moon. And then the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You're feeling it. You're going to feel this pain, this suffering, because, of course, you tried something. They didn't even pay attention to you. They didn't even notice. Like, you tried something, they didn't even notice. Now you're back to where you started from. Now you're even feeling even more discouraged than you did before. And it hurts. It hurts, you know? It's a lot of pain here. And here the thing is like you're spying because, like, it's like you don't even know why you feel this way. Like, you don't even know why you feel bad. Like, you don't even know why it, like, why you it's basically, I don't know why I'm like this. And I feel like you might ask yourself that. Why am I like this? I don't know why I'm like this. There's just things that, you know, you're hiding here that you're not admitting to, because the 5 of Swords in reverse is my I fucked up card, and this is I fucked up and I feel bad card. But you don't know why. Like, you don't really know. Like, you feel like you made a mistake here, but you don't know what went wrong. That's the thing here. You're like, well, I don't know what went wrong here, and this is why you're probably going to feel very stuck again. There's going to be a stuck energy that comes back. It feels like this is just a repeating loop. This feels like it's just going to keep repeating until you break this cycle. I don't know what will break the cycle. You know, we'll get some information here, and hopefully we can kind of figure that out. Maybe you might get some insight here to what you can do here, because if this was your last ditch effort and they didn't even notice, I mean, I'm gonna say something. I know this energy is like very discouraged. You know, from me, what I feel here is that you really shouldn't be discouraged. You really shouldn't, you know, kick yourself for this, because I don't really think that this was the only thing that you could do. There's always more that you can do. And the reason why I feel that is because of this 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is getting in your own head. The 8 of Swords is feeling restricted, you know, but you're the one that's restricting yourself. It's thinking that you can't do something, thinking that you're restricted when you're not, because you always have options. You always have a choice. You have free will. You can fix this. So that's kind of why I feel that way. All right, let's get some more energies here for you, Virgo. Okay, we have Hope in reverse, and we have Priest in reverse here. I feel like, yeah, you're losing hope, you're losing faith here, and that's why, you know, this is like, well, this is the only other thing that I haven't done here, so I'm gonna try it. Okay, that explains that energy here. Doctor. I feel like you're trying to be a better person here. Doctor is like, I'm getting a, like, you're trying to heal yourself from being in this emperor in reverse energy. But I feel like the problem is that this is all this person sees of you. They see you as this person who is the emperor in reverse, and you haven't sort of redeemed yourself in their eyes yet. And I feel like you're trying to find help here. I feel like you're trying to seek out somebody, some sort of service or something that will help you to remedy this problem, because this is the problem here. This right here is the problem. This is the reason why they didn't pay attention. They didn't pay attention because they think that you're this arrogant asshole. Sorry to say, but I mean, that's what it kind of shows here. That's what they see. That's what they've seen. And it, you know, they haven't really been shown otherwise. So I do feel like you're like, okay, well, I need to fix that. Love, yeah. I feel the discouragement here and the sacrifice you've made is because there is love here. There is a feeling of love here. I feel like when you take this time out to kind of reflect and, you know, take a break here and heal, I feel like this is a big part of that. I feel like this is what will keep you going, is how you feel. You know, these positive, you know, loving, caring emotions here that are a part of you. We have gift in reverse. Yeah, you feel like you've lost something here. With the Five of Pentacles, you've lost, you have lost hope here because it didn't work out. But you feel like you've lost something very valuable here. It can be that you feel hope is it, but it can also be something tangible, like a connection. Like you feel like the connection's gone and that you've lost it. And that's where all the sadness is coming from. There's a lot of sadness here. And we have Lord in reverse. Here's the thing. Lord in reverse is very similar energy to the Emperor in reverse. And I feel like, I don't feel like you want to be in that energy. But it's almost like, it's like you don't really know why things aren't working. You don't know, like, you know, like, it's like you feel like you've made a mistake here, but you don't really know what the mistake is here. And that is also a bit of a page energy as well, thinking that you know what's going on, but you don't. And the Lord in reverse, it's like there is a bit of an arrogance there, but it's like you haven't learned what you did wrong here. And it is a bit, because I feel like, yes, here it does sound like you're taking a little bit of responsibility, but I feel also that you may be thinking that you're the victim here. Like, why isn't it working out? I don't know why it doesn't work out. I feel that you tend to, at least in this energy, just feels like you're getting into your head a little bit. You're getting a little bit into your ego. And I feel, you know, you probably need to release this ego. I feel like you've tried. You did a valiant effort. I don't feel like it was enough. I don't think. I think you possibly may have given up too easily here. Possibly. I feel like you, especially with Priest in reverse here, it just feels like you didn't have enough faith in it. You didn't believe. Whoops. You didn't believe. Yeah. See here. You didn't believe in it enough. Here. And that's where the Seven of Swords is. So it was kind of like, that's why it came off as fake, as pretending, because you didn't really believe what you were doing or what you were saying or how you were feeling. With the Empress energy here, it's like you were trying, but, you know, it wasn't authentic. It wasn't real. Valiant effort, but I don't, I feel a bit like it didn't work because it just feels like you needed to heal more. You needed to heal this Emperor more. You needed to let this ego go a little bit more, because this person saw your ego still. You know, they didn't pay attention because they saw like, oh, Virgo is still this arrogant person. You know, this Virgo person still just cares about themselves. Like they just care about what it is that they want and how they can get it, and there wasn't enough healing going on here. And I mean, I get it. It's like, because there's a hopeless energy here that you might feel like, like it's too late or whatever. But I'm going to tell you that, if something's meant for you in the universe, it's never too late. It's never going to go away if this is something that was supposed to happen, that you're supposed to receive. The universe will only give you things when the universe thinks that, it's the right time for you. And I get a feeling here that you do need to possibly heal something here. But we'll see what the other energy is saying on the other side. So let's just clean this up a little bit. Because we'll see the energy that's attached here. What's the energy towards you here? I have a feeling it's the person here that you were trying to get the attention of, but they weren't paying attention, or you were unsuccessful. Like that Lover's in reverse. So let's see what their energy is like towards you here. Their incoming energy here. Oh. Alright. Okay, we have the World in reverse. We have Strength. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Coins in reverse. And we have Judgment in reverse. Interesting. Then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. This person has a lot of emotions for you, definitely. Even despite you and your arrogance. They do feel an emotional connection here with you. It may be something that is fated, destined, whatever you want to call it here. But it does hurt, because you guys, like, you haven't worked anything out here. You're not on the same page here. And, that hurts. It hurts that you're not on the same page here, and this person really doesn't know what to do. They haven't made up their mind yet about you and this connection. I can see that here with the World. It's not over. They don't feel like this connection is over. They don't feel like there's closure here. They haven't gotten closure in this connection here with you at all. They hold back here from you. So, I will say they might have noticed, but they didn't say anything about it. They may have noticed this Empress energy here, that, they may have noticed your attempt, but they kind of held their ground here. They kind of held back here for some reason. Don't know why, we'll clarify. They held back and they kind of walked away, but it was like, I'm getting like they didn't really want to walk away from you. Because it's not over for them. They didn't want this to be over. They don't think it's finished. Like this energy is, it's not finished here. But it's almost like they felt like they had to leave something here. It's almost as if, like, there wasn't enough effort being put in. So it's like, they just kind of, I'm getting the energy like this person was like, I want to be happy, and it kind of feels like, well, I would like to, like, finish this with Virgo here, but it's not, it doesn't look like it's happening. So I might have to walk away from this because there isn't enough effort that's being put into this. There's not enough being put into this. And I feel like this person just feels like, kind of a missed opportunity here. Judgment in reverse, feeling like they, that they got left behind here, like feeling like there was a second chance here, and it kind of got, like, it kind of got messed up here. Like, there's a lot of regret, remorse here for what didn't happen. I feel very strongly that this person did not want to walk away, but they felt like they had to, otherwise they would be miserable. And there's a lot of remorse here for, you know, the effort that they didn't put in and the effort that they didn't see from you because you walked away. You know, you basically leave me alone. You kind of ran away here. So this person is like, well, I mean, I didn't have any other choice but to leave. You know, you went silent on them, and they're like, what other choice do I have? I didn't want to, but I had to. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Yeah, I mean, okay, let's, they are still undecided about this. They haven't made up their mind yet about what to do with you and this connection. So I will say that. Ten of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so this person, they don't want this to be over. They don't even feel like it's over. Even if there's distance between you, like actual distance between you, but even emotional distance between you, they don't feel like this is done yet. But they do feel that, you know, it's very painful. There's a lot of pain and suffering here. They're not going to deny that. There is a little bit like, they feel like I can't tell who this is. I can't tell this if this is them or if this is you, but there is this energy of somebody who's kind of like, I don't want to say pissed. They're not pissed. Maybe it's a bit vindictive. It's not even that. It's just really cold energy here. What's the next one here? Okay. Yeah, okay. This is the ignoring energy here. This is I feel like this is probably so this is the ignoring, you didn't pay attention to me type of energy here. Yeah, I think that this energy, they feel a lot of pain. It was very painful to not pay attention to you, or it is very painful to not pay any attention to you. It's almost like, yeah, like I said, they have to hold themselves, they have to restrain themselves here. That's what they feel. They feel like they have to restrain themselves here. But I feel it's very painful to like, they suffer a lot here by not paying any attention to you, by not talking to you or contacting you, because I don't feel like you're talking to this person. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable for them to not to hold back here. But it was a very difficult decision for them to make here. They felt, you know, the Wheel of Fortune. They felt this was the only way to kind of move forward. You know, again, here, the Eight of Cups. They felt this was the only way for them to move forward. Now, it doesn't mean it was the best thing to do. They do have a lot of feelings here. Again, you know, it hurts a lot. But yeah, they had to hold back. And it's caused, you know, they feel a lot of pain here that they cannot resolve because they didn't talk to you, or they're not talking to you. They didn't pay any attention to you. It was just very difficult for them to do this. Card fell. Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I do feel like, yeah, there was a lot of issues here. And like I said, it's like they felt like the only way for them to kind of be happy, because you weren't talking to them. You know, you kind of shut down a little here. You went silent, and they kind of felt like they had to move on. Yeah, it's kind of like, well, I can't wait around here forever. So, you know, I have to kind of, you know, deal with these issues, because they're just, the burdens just keep on piling and piling. So it's like they felt like I had to move on here. I do feel that, yeah, they didn't want to get sort of stuck here. Again, they didn't want to sit here and wait, basically. Wait for something to happen here, because they felt, you know, that wouldn't be very fair. You know, where's the fairness in here? If I just, you know, sit and wait for Virgo, because you're here, whatever, you went silent, you're healing. They're like, so what am I supposed to do? Like, all right. King of Cups, Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like this person feels partially responsible here for why things didn't work out here. They do feel like maybe some of it was my fault. Maybe I didn't really share how I felt, or I didn't do it in the way that I should have done it. This person takes on a lot of the burdens here of why it didn't work out. They do beat themselves up over it. They're like, I should have done more here. You know, I should have been more understanding. I should have been more compassionate. There's a lot of like, I shoulda, coulda, wouldas here. And this person does beat themselves up a little bit over it. Okay. You gonna tell me about judgment, or am I just gonna shuffle here? There we go. We have the Hermit and the Four of Swords in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, this person does, you know, they feel regret here. Because, you know, this isn't the direction, this is not how they wanted this to go. Not at all. This is not how they wanted any of this to go. You know, they've been thinking about this a lot. It's on their mind all the time. I don't think it's like obsessively, like I don't think it's like in an unhealthy way. It's just something that is like on their mind a lot. They do feel remorse over what has gone on here in this connection, and that, you know, that's why they haven't decided, you know, what to do with this connection here, because again, like I say, they don't feel like this is over. You know, they feel that, you know, that it's still open here. There's no closure here. They don't feel, it's just, you know, there's just this time period where you guys are not talking. I do not see any talking here. I do feel like you may want to talk here, but you mostly are just keeping your distance here from this person. Okay, let's see what other energies are here. What other energies we can get. I'm sorry that's so loud. Why is it so loud? I don't know. I apologize. I have no idea why that's so loud. It's just like really loud because I can see it peaking. stupid. Okay, yeah. So your person was pretty. So you think that they didn't pay attention? That's what I was saying here. I'm like, you know, I was feeling this. Like, they did know. They did know what you were doing. But they didn't say anything here because, like I said, they felt like they needed to hold back here. I do think it's true. In your energy, they did think that that you hadn't changed. They did probably like I said, they saw right through you because you weren't being as authentic as you thought you were being. You're just kind of like, well, I'll just try to be nicer. Okay, but the thing is, they know you, and they knew that, you know, this is not, you know, typical of Virgo. And they're like, I know you, so like, what is this kind of thing? So, you know, it hurt them to kind of be like, you know, I need to kind of take a step back here. But they did know, like I said, they could see right through you. What else? Yeah. I feel like this is sideways. I feel like it's mostly this way. I feel like they do really want to be with you, and again, they can't stop thinking about this. But at the same time, it's like they know that they kind of shouldn't. Because again, there's this all this energy of like they want to be happy, you know, and they can't just wait around for you. Because, you know, you're not talking to them. You guys aren't talking, so what are they supposed to do, right? They can't just wait for you. At least that's what their energy is here. It's like, well, I can't just wait around for Virgo. Virgo's not speaking to me. This also is sideways. I feel like this isn't like some sort of game here. They're not like, I want to be with Virgo, I want to talk to Virgo just because I can't talk to Virgo. They really do. Like these go together. They really want to talk to you. They, you know, they want to be whatever in your presence, whatever you want to call it. They do want to reconcile. I feel like that's the best word to use here. Not just because you're not in their life, you know? It's because they want you in their life. But, you know, they go back and forth on this a lot. They go back and forth on, you know, whether this is a good thing or not because of all of this energy that we've already talked about. Okay. This actually kind of was, there's a lot of uncertainty here, and I mean, this makes complete sense here. I'll even put it here because of this, because of this, they're not sure, you know, they haven't made up their mind. So all these energies are like flip-flopping around because I knew it was like this and I knew it was this way, but then it turned around and now it's this way. There are other energies here that will be blocking your energy with this person, Virgo. This very much can be another person or people that are around your person that are effectively like almost distracting your person away from you, away from this energy. There's interference here from other people, from other energies. See, again, this is sideways. Same shit, different day. Your person isn't having as great a time as you think that they are, because I feel you do keep an eye on them, and perhaps maybe sometimes you see like they're okay. But I don't think it's what you think it is. I think that sometimes like some days are better than others, but even the better days are kind of shit kind of thing. That's what that feels. All right. Let's get some advice here, some guidance and or advice here from the universe, and then we'll wrap this up for you, Virgo. Wow, that was like a terrible shuffle on my part. I'm glad you didn't see it because it was like pretty bad. Pretty fucking terrible. Alright. What does the universe want you to know here? Okay. Hanged Man. Empress in reverse. The Magician in reverse. And the Hierophant in reverse. So the overall energy here is like, what I'm getting from the Hierophant really strongly is sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do. Sometimes you have to, you know, do things that is more like that you're expected to do, even if you don't want to do it here. And a lot of it is because of this closed off energy, and I feel like you're very closed off here. Even in your energy, I see that. So it's like, you know, sometimes it almost is like you just gotta suck it up sometimes. Like sometimes you just gotta do things that, you know, you don't want to do, that you've closed yourself off to doing here. You know, sometimes you got to make a sacrifice here with the Hanged Man energy. And some, you know, the Magician in reverse, you know, this is about lacking the confidence in yourself. The Magician, you have the ability to do things here. You have the ability to fix this. You have the ability to make things happen here, make whatever happen that you want to happen in this connection. But you know, it does require a bit of a self-sacrifice here from your part. I'm going to tell you again, I feel from the energy, from what I see here. So it's like the reading to me, it's like a forecast, right? It's a forecast of energy. I see the forecast, and if you think of it like as a weather person, they, you know, they tell you the weather, and from that weather they say, you know, oh look, it's going to thunderstorm. And then the weather person goes, well, based on that and based on my knowledge of weather and how bad the storm's going to be, you know, they might say, you know, stay inside. I suggest that unless you really need to go outside, stay inside. You know, that would be my advice. So from, I will tell you here, from what I see in the energy, this is like an energy forecast. What I would say, the sacrifice here looks to be like your ego. I feel like you need to swallow your pride, Virgo. That, I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, the Emperor in reversed, you know, that's a lot of pride. That's a lot of ego and arrogance. And I feel like you tried to act, you know, nice, a little like holier than thou or whatever, but it didn't work out. And here we have the Empress in reverse here, and it's again to be like, this is your failed attempt. And I do think when I look at the energy that having some humility, you know, I know it sucks, you know, having your tail between your legs and everything like that, but I do think that that is a big part of this, is swallowing that pride and, you know, doing some things that maybe you didn't really want to do, but you know you have to do it. So take that however, you know, it's resonating with you. And but you know, you have free will still. You can do what you want. This is just in the current energies, and this is just kind of the guidance or advice from the universe. You don't have to take any of it if you don't want to, but I'm just saying that's what I see here. And that is your reading, Virgo, for June. Why is she suddenly, she's decided to be all stupid? Anyways, doesn't matter, it's the end of the reading. Okay, there she goes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading or you found it helpful or interesting in any way, I would appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel, and you get notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as regularly as I can, especially with the weekly and weekend readings. So I try for those. Good luck this month, and take care, and I will talk to you later.